All right, good afternoon, everyone. We'll get started with JT Realmuto. First question for JT.
All right, thanks, guys.
We'll start with Alex up in the front.
Hey, JT. What was the clubhouse's reaction to the passing of Corey Phelan yesterday?
It was pretty tough, honestly. We got to know Corey and his family pretty well. And it's just tragic news. And he was such an incredible human being. Brought so much light to our clubhouse the few times we got to see him and speak with him. And our condolences just out for his family. And it's just a really tough situation for the Phillies.
Did you get to spend any time with him when he was up here?
Yeah. Yeah, he came to the clubhouse, I want to say 3 times this year. And just got to speak with him. And he was always so positive, even with everything he was going through. He just brought light to our clubhouse. We got to pray with him a few times, and his faith was pretty inspiring for a lot of us. So he definitely touched a lot of hearts in that clubhouse, and we're going to miss him dearly.
Good.
JT, I guess how you feel about finally being home after a few weeks, I guess, and what you're kind of expecting out there today. Hope to see you out there.
Yeah, we're definitely excited to be back. It's been a long time on the road. We're just looking forward to this experience, looking forward to the Phillies fans, this Red October that we've all heard about that, we haven't got to experience. So it's been a long time coming. We know the fans are excited, and we're excited to get out there and play some quality baseball, and hopefully we get a couple wins while we're here.
Jim.
JT faced a lot of good fastballs in this game. Where does Strider's rank, and what makes it kind of unique among power fastballs in this game?
It's definitely, for starting pitchers, it's up there near the top. It's just, obviously he has the velo. He's throwing it 97 to 100, but it's got good spin rate, good carry, and then he's also got a short arm action. So it's just, it's 98 to 100, but it's playing even faster than that, which is kind of hard to imagine. But he does, and his fastball plays even better because he does a good job of mixing the slider in, and he can throw it for strikes, and he'll throw the slider behind in the count. So he just mixes so well, even with that plus heater. It's just time. It makes it tough on hitters.
A few more for JT. Jim, do you want to?
If I could ask, Nola, the last 2 starts, where do these starts rank in terms of you catching him? Just total package, execution, stuff, overall performance. Is he right on top of his game?
Yeah, I would say so. I think he's come up the biggest for us when we've needed it, and these last couple starts, obviously we've needed the best version of him, and that's exactly what he's delivered. He's had command of all of his pitches, which he normally does, but even more so these last couple starts, and he's done a good job of mixing, keeping hitters off balance. And Nola, he's going to attack the strike zone. He strikes a lot of guys out, but then he doesn't walk anybody. So in games that matter like this, every single base runner is extremely important, and he makes it really hard on the opposing hitters to get on base by throwing strikes and getting ahead in the count. And like I said, he's been the best version of himself when we've needed it. So I expect good things out of him today.
I could just ask you, how was it the decision to stay overnight in Atlanta and fly the next day? How did that all come about? Were you guys consulted, and do you think ultimately it's a good thing to get your rest and then travel the next day?
Yeah, I think so. I think Dave held a team meeting while we were in the rain delay in Atlanta that day, and he kind of just presented it as a question, like, what do you guys think? I've spoke with the training staff and the strength staff, and they think it might be a good idea to stay here tonight because it could be such a late night in Atlanta. At this time, we didn't know what time the game was going to start, so we could have been done playing at midnight for all we knew. And they just thought getting our sleep, a normal sleep night, that night would be important for us, and pretty much the whole team was on board with it. But he presented it as a question. He gave us the option. This is what we think is best. Are you guys comfortable with it? And everybody was pretty much on board.
Scott, in the back left.
What's the first thing when you got home? It's been a while. What's the first thing you did?
Hugged my kids. Yeah, they came. They were pretty excited. They were on the road with us a lot, though. But yeah, just sleeping in my bed was incredible. The first thing I did was give them a hug, took a shower, and then took a nap. So it was nice to get in my own bed for once.
Nice, welcome back. And then also, just wanted to ask about a couple of relievers, what you're seeing stuff-wise right now from Sir Anthony compared to, what you saw from him even, say, a month ago, and then also on Eflin, how he's kind of handling the bullpen and what it's been like for you.
Yeah, Sir Anthony's stuff is definitely back to what it was early in the season. I thought there, coming off the IL, he just kind of lost a little command with his slider. The stuff was still really good. He just wasn't commanding the off-speed pitches as well, particularly his slider, and then just falling behind in the count too often. But the last couple times out, he's been able to get ahead of guys, throw his breaking pitch for a strike. And when he's got two really good fastballs with his sinker and his four seam, being able to throw the slider for a strike is really important for him, and that's something that he's done for us well lately. And then I think Eflin, he's given us exactly what we needed there in the back end of the bullpen. He's going to come in, he's going to throw strikes, he's going to make the other team put the ball in play, and he's cool as a cucumber out there. There's no situation that he seems to get too revved up in, so he's definitely done a good job for us back there.
And last one's for JT. All right, thanks for coming in.
Thanks, guys.